Just totally disappointed and frustrated after you're looking at us the past 2 weeks, how we went out and battled and competed and came out today and just didn't play hard. And, started off with 3 and out, then we get the ball punted back to us and we go 3 and out, then they go score. But just simple, fundamental, and technique things. And you get into a big game like this and you have the audience that we have to play better. It's just looking for more leadership. We got to do a better job of coaching, but it's we just got to continue to coach hard and get this thing turned around. We have to. We have no choice.
Charlie, do you have any idea how this team can be so uncompetitive?
And that's the thing that bothers you. Then when it's like when things go wrong, they just continue to go, and then we just don't stop it. We don't plug the leak, and instead of just bouncing back and competing, we just one bad thing happens after another.
Charlie, do you feel like the players weren't ready to play?
No, I think we were, because you look at us, our first 3 and out, we go 3 and out, and then we get the ball down on offense, and was trying to get it established, and we thought that we had something going, and then we end up punting the ball away. But I felt like they were ready, just by the way we'd worked all week.
Coach, Notre Dame was your first game of the year. You had Rice win in two really tight games. What was your messaging to the team right now after that?
Well, I told them, I said that we're not going to give up and we're not going to give in. We're going to continue to fight, and we got to learn how to compete. We don't know how to compete yet, and it's all about pride. You have to have pride in yourself, and it's a very competitive sport. This is a game of life, but you got to know when things aren't going right, that someone has to step up, and that's what we're not getting right now. And when you don't have that key guy, then that's what we're missing. You're missing that key guy, somebody that can take the team and take the team over. We don't have that key guy, and that's what we gotta find that guy. And if he's not, then we gotta continue to develop him.
Did you see any pride, Charlie, on your team today at all?
Well, I thought that I thought that when the game first started off, I thought we was going to be in good shape. We got there 3 and out. I said, okay, now we come to play, and then it was almost like we gave up a score, and then we snapped the ball over the punter's head. Now we're down, and it just felt like, okay. Then they get another score, and it's like, okay, guys, let's go. And then we drop a long one there where we have a guy down the sideline. We drop a long one. I thought we had an interception on the 1-2 when they threw I thought that Devontae had stepped in front of it, but it's just we didn't compete for 60 minutes.
Charlie, what was the
Play caller should say, players meeting last week. What more is there to do? What can you do in a short amount of time to get it to that?
We just got to keep coaching, Bob. I know it is. The day was awful. It was embarrassing, but we have to. We got to continue to coach.
Charlie, what was the game plan offensively? What did you want to establish?
Well, what we felt like just offensively, they were missing some guys, so we thought they was very small at the linebacker position. Thought that we could win outside one-on-one with our wide receivers on their defensive backs, and we were going to run the football. And what ended up happening, they played so wide that they were going to let Gerard just take off with the ball. They were going to keep him contained, which would corral the ball. But still, though, it's we got to release it and we got to make plays.
Coach, off topic, during halftime, Chris Boyd was on his phone retweeting something about the need to come to Texas A&M. Are you aware of that, and what's your response to one of your players being on his phone during halftime?
Well, our players should never be on their phone at halftime. I was not aware of that, but they should never be on their phone.
Does it make you worried at all that the players aren't buying in?
No, that doesn't. I don't think it's not the players, because what you had to have, you had to find leadership, and you got to get them all to buy in, and you got to get them, and that's what's happening right now. It's you're when you're a young team like the youth that we have right now, and you don't have any leaders to step up with your older guys, then you're going to have the issues, because what's happening now is most of your playmakers are the young guys. I mean, we lose the J early, and that was that hurt us there. when Najee got knocked out early in the game. So now your one older playmaker that you have, the guy that can really make plays, is knocked out of the game, and then we just didn't have anyone else to step up on offense.
How severe Najay's injury is, Trevor?
No, because when he first got hit, he didn't know where he was or anything. He just, he was kind of out of it. And I think once they brought him back and got him settled down at halftime, he was a little better.
But you have a lot of young guys. How do you make sure they don't lose any confidence, as the season progresses?
Well, it's still got to take that. As coaches, we got to provide that leadership, and we just got to keep pushing them, and it's just knowing that with those young guys, they just want to play anyway. So the more you play, the happier they're going to be.
Are you surprised at your defense not being able to get any pressure on Boykin and them being able to kind of do whatever they want?
Yeah, because you would like to think that the way we rushed last week that we could have won some one-on-one battles. And, I look at their offensive line, and it's a senior. They got 4 out of 5 of their linemen are seniors, but still, though, we felt like that we brought pressure that we could get there. And, he released the ball. He's in a gun, so he can release the ball so quickly that even when you do come clean, you're not going to, because the ball's out of his hands.
3 last ones. Is this your worst day as a head coach?
Oh, it is. Well, you know what it is, Gary? I just felt like that the way we played the last 2 weeks, we were going to come in and come and compete and come and play and just compete for 60 minutes. And we knew that this was a good football team. We knew this is the number 4 team in the country, but still, though, that should not stop us from going out and playing at our best. You talk about on offense, you just get first downs, and we weren't able to get first downs and move the chains. And now all of a sudden, when you play against an offense like this, you talk about matching scores, and we couldn't move the ball. We couldn't get a first down, so we weren't going to match the score because you couldn't match, because now you can't get a first down. So now when that happens, then they can open up the playbook, because now they can do whatever they want, because they're saying there was no scores, they're not scoring, so we can just take our time and just do what double passes and do whatever we like to do.
Charlie, the people are looking at your body language on the sideline and wondering if you're feeling, confident about where things are going.
Well, I am. I mean, the thing I don't ever like to do on the sideline is just make sure that the players know that I'm locked in with them. And, my body language, what I can't do is when they come over, hey, guys, let's keep going, let's keep playing. Because the moment I feel dejected, they're going to look at me and it's like, okay, coach, but that's why I don't ever want them to think that, I don't think that we can come back or that we can't play hard. And that's why I'm always like, in the huddle, let's go. We got to get this score. Just, we're sitting there and it's, I look up and it's like 24 or whatever, 26 and with the zip. And I said, listen, get a score now. We get the ball at the start of the second half. We can get another score. Now we're 14. And then we don't get a score there. Then we go and miss 2 field goals. And that's what happens when you can't match scores. You don't get those kicks in.
Last one.
How frustrating is the special teams unit been for you this season, especially after what you saw today?
Well, you look at today and you get the snap over the punter's head, then you get the the onside kickoff after safety, and now all of a sudden we don't get the balls kicked out of bounds. So now they get the ball at the 50-yard line, miss 2 field goals. It's frustrating.
Thanks, gang.
All right.